Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lisa and I make bullet journaling videos, and I am making a video all about February themes. I chose the top 4 themes that I see most commonly, and I put them together all into one video for you guys so it can be easy to see and get inspiration from. The first most popular theme that I found would have to be roses. It's a really popular, common theme that I see in a lot of Pinterest pictures and Instagram photos. It's super simple to make. I just chose a random circle for the outline and I wrote February in a cursive font. And then I added these really easy, simple roses to make. I should have put watercolor down first and then went over with my fine liner, but I decided to just use the fine liner first. And you basically make a circle, and then you make a triangle within those circles, and you make them smaller and smaller until it forms a rose. So they're super easy and beginner friendly. I really loved how it looked. I think it was probably one of my favorites, which is why it's in this video. I also chose these roses because I wanted to choose a different rose than what I originally used for my February journal. So if you want to check that out, I have another video on my channel. I will leave a link below, and it has the flowers that I used in my February journal. I think a really popular theme with February is anything pretty much related to Valentine's, which I totally don't mind. I think it's really cute and fun, and the whole holiday pretty much envelops February since most of us, I think, are pretty much excited for summer at this point. I'm up here in the Midwest, so I'm definitely taking February as a time to get my mind off of the cold. Here you can really see where I definitely should have used the watercolor beforehand. It tends to bleed and mix in with the ink of the fine liner and make it a really dark red. It's not like it's terrible, but it could definitely look a lot better. So for the rest of the roses, since I already used the fine liner on them, I just went in with my other fine liners that I have from Arteza, and it made it pretty nice. I like how it looked out. I would have preferred watercolor, but the fine liners actually didn't look too bad in my opinion. Rose theme for the first theme because I think there are just so many different variations of roses that would really make any spread look absolutely gorgeous. The next theme that I chose were absolutely Valentines, or letters, however you see it. So for this cover page, I just made it look like you're writing a letter or Valentine to February, and I think it looks absolutely adorable, and I just stacked some other letters around. I definitely got this from Pinterest. I tried to make it as much of my own as I could, and I think it looks really cute. I love how all of the letters stack around and it looks like they're just floating away, which is kind of cute with the hearts around it. But I think Valentines are a great choice to use for February. Again, how the whole month kind of is enveloped by Valentine's Day. Thankfully, I remembered from my previous spread to put the watercolor down first. So as you can see, I used a yellowish tinted brown color to create a letter looking, and I put February in pink over the top, and then I'm just taking fine liner over the other envelopes because I figured I'd just continue with the fine liner since I liked how the flowers turned out in the previous spread. And I don't think I get to use my fine liners enough, and they actually are pretty good quality, so I didn't mind writing them out and coloring them in individually. Spread that I made. It took a lot of time, but I think it is absolutely adorable, and I will probably use it in my future February themes because this year I chose roses, but this is definitely coming in the future. And it is the conversation hearts. I think they are so cute. I personally love the candy. I thought they were just adorable. They were pretty tedious to make, but overall I really liked it. and you can just see that I used watercolor to color the background, and I just used random splashes. At first I was going in pencil drawing all of the hearts, but I realized that that was going to take a lot longer than I wanted, so I just started putting splashes of watercolor, and in my opinion it turned out just fine. And then I went in with my really tiny fine liners and wrote little conversations on them. I think it's super cute, it's very festive, it's definitely not as simple as I thought it would have been, but overall I definitely loved it. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'll have my handle up on the screen as well as a link in the description. It's at ej.bujo. And feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I make videos on all things bullet journaling. I've really enjoyed doing it. I also think it's a great theme for February because I've seen so many people use it in different spreads in their February bullet journals. They used them for mood trackers and all sorts of different things, and they just all looked really great. So I think it is a definite top 4 themes of February. One thing that you have to look out for when using watercolor is not to put too much water on the paper. As you can see on the pink heart, it started to bleed through from the page before, but it didn't look too bad once I added the fine liner on top, so that way you really could see the FEB. And I just went along the little hearts with my fine liner, and I think it ended up looking great. The fourth and final of my top February themes is definitely going to be chocolate covered strawberries and chocolates. I didn't see this one too much on Pinterest, but when I did see it, I thought it was adorable and super unique, so I had to create my own style of it. Here I just wrote out February and what you could consider to be strawberry sauce or just lettering, whatever you decide. And then I put all of these chocolate strawberries on a plate with 2 little chocolates or fudges or whatever you want to call them. I loved how it turned out. I used watercolor again. I think it looks great. I was pretty surprised with how well it came out. And then on the bottom, I just put a small little calendar for February just to give you some inspiration on what to put for your cover page. And again, all of these themes can be used in any spread that you want, just creating it your own. I just decided to make cover pages for each of the themes just to make it an overall easy way to see the theme. And here I am going in with the brown watercolor to represent the chocolate on the chocolate covered strawberry, and I was actually quite surprised with how well it turned out. I didn't think it would come across this dark at all because the paper that I use absorbs quite a bit and it doesn't leave a very vibrant color like it would on watercolor paper. But overall I was really impressed with it. You can see that I will go in later with the white watercolor that you can see in the very tip of the watercolor board on the left. It actually looks really similar to the white chocolate drizzle that you'll see on chocolate covered strawberries. And then I'll go in with a red color to look like the strawberry pink at the very top, as well as green for the little stems. envelop February, the roses, the valentines, the little conversation candy hearts, and of course chocolate covered strawberries. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.